Hi guys, so I'm super excited because I have the beautiful actress Phoebe Tonkin on today. She's on a TV show called The Originals. She's gorgeous and I'm calling this look the Bronze Goddess. I did a really beautiful bronzy eye makeup, just all around bronze and like a nude lip. It turned out beautiful, so let me know at the end how you liked it. Leave me some nice comments and I see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Hi Phoebe.
Hi Monica.
Thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you.
I can't believe we are making this happen.
I know.
You're doing an actual tutorial with me.
I'm excited.
All right, so I'm starting with these two foundations. The first one is by Charlotte Tilbury in Light Wonder, and the second one is the Giorgio Armani, and I'm just mixing those two foundations together. And I'm using this brush. I actually really love this brush. It's by It Cosmetics. I've been using this brush a lot on myself. I just love how like short the handle is. It's really fun for traveling because you can just kind of toss it in your makeup bag. You have such great skin.
Well, that's thanks to you because
We should tell all the viewers that I've been sending you to my friend.
yes.
Shani.
So I was basically stalking Shani to go and get a facial with her. And so then I started stalking Monica to get me and to have a facial with Shani, and she's pretty much changed my skin in a matter of weeks.
And even now, if you can see, I did mix two foundations together because the Charlotte Tilbury is more like a tinted moisturizer, and I wanted it to be a bit more because you're going out tonight and you might be photographed. So I did a little bit more, but this is about the amount and it looks really beautiful on you.
Yeah.
All right, so I just applied the foundation. Your eyebrows are on spot. I mean, they're so great. And you just told me you thread them?
Yeah.
You have them threaded?
$15 on Melrose.
Oh my
They're
gosh. Do they grow really quickly or?
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's super painful, the threading.
But you're used to it?
Yeah, I had caterpillar eyebrows when I was a teenager.
Oh. My daughter kind of is going through it right now, and I keep telling her, don't touch them. But I like on you to just use, I'm just using this Anastasia brow gel, and I feel like I'm just doing a little bit of a bronzy eye makeup, and I don't want to overpower your brows. So I think the gel works really perfectly for you.
I use that actually because I have this kind of unruly eyebrows because there's a lot of eyebrow.
It stays put, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
Cool, so I'm going to move on to your eye makeup, and my first product is the Tom Ford Naked Bronze. It's a cream eyeshadow, and it looks like that, and I'm putting it on a It Cosmetics brush. It's a synthetic brush, and I love a bronzy smoky eye makeup. It's like one of my favorites. It's like so wearable, and I feel like you can do it day and night. You could just do this, what I'm doing right now with the cream shadow, and put a bit of mascara on, and you can call it a day if you're in a rush. I'm going to do a bit more today, but just to show the audience and people watching this tutorial that it's really easy to use cream shadows. Okay, so I just put the cream shadow on, and I also put a bit on the lower lash line. And now I'm also bringing in this Charlotte Tilbury, the Golden Goddess palette, and I'm just using this bronzy color right in here, putting that on top of it. Now, maybe after you watch this tutorial, Phoebe, you can do your own makeup. You don't need to hire me anymore.
You're out of a job.
I'm also going to bring it a bit on the lower lash line with a big, nice, fluffy brush like that. It's a 217 by MAC. And I also want to mention that I'm doing a bit more, but you could actually stop at this step and just put on some mascara and you're ready to go out the door. I think this is a really pretty daytime look. Yeah. I'm going to just do a little bit more today. So the next thing I'm bringing in is this Tom Ford eye pencil. It's like this really pretty bronzy color. And I'm putting that really close to the lash line. Are you good at doing your own makeup, Phoebe?
I was just going to say, I'm really bad at doing my own eyeliner. But you're kind of doing it nice and...
In like small strokes. I think a good tip is when you do a eyeliner pencil like this, is just to do like little strokes instead of doing a whole line.
That's actually a really good
just
tip.
like, I mean, this is easy. I think the hard thing is if you're doing liquid liner. So I'm gonna also add a bit of this black pencil. This one here is by It Cosmetics. And I'm just putting that in the inside of Open Up into your waterline. Now this I think is a good addition to when you're going out at night or you want a bit more drama to your eye makeup. I love just adding a little bit of that black, and it's a nice combination with the bronze. And then I'm using this brush here by It Cosmetics, and I'm just blending the black pencil together with the brown I added on earlier. And I think that part is really easy to do on your own if you're adding just the black. It's like such a nice quick little add on to your eye makeup. And I curled your lashes off camera, and now I'm adding this mascara here by It Cosmetics. And I just discovered this mascara and I really like the brush. I also like that it's a natural formula, so that means it's paraben free. The comb is really nice too. It like combs and curls your lashes at the same time. Alright, so I'm almost done with your eye makeup. What I love about this Tom Ford cream shadow, it also has this really beautiful little glittery eyeshadow on top of it. And I like using that with my hands, and I just dip it in like that. And what I like to do is I'm kind of like putting it in the middle of your eyelid, and I just press it on. And so what this does is when you open your eye, it just gives that nice little shimmery effect, and it catches the light beautiful. And when you're being photographed, it's just a nice little highlight to your eye makeup. So now I'm gonna apply your concealer.
Yes.
I like doing it after I do eye makeup because a lot of times you have fall down from the eyeshadow, and it's a nice way of cleaning it up. And you also mentioned to me that you've always had a little bit of trouble with your under eye area.
It's always, I mean, no matter how much sleep I get, or it's just, you can look at photos of me when I'm like 4 years old, and
you feel like you're almost like born with a bit of like darkness underneath your eye. It's just kind of
part of my face, and you know, I think it's just about a good concealer, and also not trying to
cover it too much. So I really think it's really important, like to just kind of like get rid of like the darkness, and for that I like to use first a concealer. A lot of people have misconceptions with concealer. As an example, the Charlotte Tilbury one is more of a highlighter, and sometimes that doesn't really cover too much. That really just highlights your under eye area. So a real concealer is something like this Clé de Peau concealer here. I'm using the color beige, and that will really help with the under eye darkness, just to kind of like brighten it. And also you don't want to use too much, because I feel like when you're in your age, when you're 25, you don't want to be covered with too much concealer. So just really brighten the area.
It's nice to have dimensions as well, and not have a flat face.
Absolutely. And I also like to go right in here where I feel like you're also, that's kind of like your darkest spot is in here, and a lot of people forget to conceal right in here. Also, a lot of people conceal everywhere around, so I really just kind of go right in here where it's the darkest, and then you can use your finger and pat it. And then I layer it with a highlighter, and a highlighter is something like the Touche Éclat by Yves Saint Laurent you could use, or the one here which I'm going to use by Charlotte Tilbury. I'm using number 2 on you, and that will really help brighten your under eye area. And I'm layering that, and I'm putting that on top of it. And then you can use your hands, or you can use a brush. So I just applied the concealer, and another really good tip is for you when I apply concealer is to really set it afterwards with powder. And I'm really enjoying this It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder, because it's really designed for more mature skin. So what it does, if you apply it underneath your eyes, it just won't settle too much into your fine lines. But it's really nice if you do set it, so it just stays put all day. Okay, that's good. And I'm also applying this powder in your T-zone area, because we want to keep a nice luminous skin on you, but we're just going to powder a little bit. Okay, so I'm applying a bit of bronzer. So I'm not really contouring you. I'm just going to add this really beautiful bronzer by Tom Ford. It's called Golden Dust. And I just apply it kind of around your cheekbone in round circular motions. And I don't really want to have this like contoured look on you. I feel like you have a very beautiful, already structured face, so you don't need too much contouring going on, but I want to add a little bit of that bronzer shade on your face, just so it looks like you came from the sun.
Sun-kissed.
Yeah, sun-kissed. I think it goes really well with the eye makeup.
That was the one thing I overused.
Bronzer?
In high school, bronzer.
Yeah.
It's just everywhere.
Yeah, it's so, I love bronzer. But a lot of people forget, like some people just put it right here. I like to continue around your face and add it around your hairline and forehead, so it just kind of looks natural and kind of like where the sun naturally hits you. I like to put it also a bit in your chin area. And it also looks really nice on the bridge of your nose. And on top of it, I'm using this Hourglass Diffused Heat. It's just a blush. And I love it because it's kind of like a combination between a blush and a highlighter. It just adds a little bit of color, but also a beautiful highlight. And I'm adding that kind of like on the apple of your cheek. And I also bring it on the upper cheekbone. Okay, so we're almost done. 2 more steps to this makeup. First one is this It Cosmetic lip liner, and I'm also using a Tom Ford blush nude lipstick. And I'm just putting that liner a bit around your lip just to shape it. You could also just use this by itself. I want to just add a little bit more color. And then I put the lipstick directly out of the bullet. Beautiful nude color. I think nude always goes really well with a smoky eye. I like to always do one or the other. I either do a nice lip and a very simple eye, or if you do a smoky eye, I love doing like a nude kind of Brigitte Bardot kind of lip color. Beautiful. Gorgeous. That's it. That's the look.